The state is asking for 30 days. Because reports are coming and analysis to be done from KEPS, which is an independent government agency. It can take a year to get those reports. The DCI and the DPP cannot direct KEPS as and when to do the analysis. To Your Honor, all the respondents are not required by the DCI when those reports and analysis is going to be done. Third, Your Honor, on the question of interference with the witnesses, authorities that you know, the state knows, say there must be evidence that they have attempted to interfere with witnesses. And is now settled that mere apprehension by the state is not sufficient to curtail the freedom of respondents. Fourth, Your Honor, all the respondents have cooperated with the police up to now. And I hereby make an application on behalf of all the respondents that they be released on cash bail. The court can set terms and conditions on reasonable terms. On the 25th is Christmas. On 1st is Happy New Year. It must be. And Your Honor, when you look at all of them there, they have children. They have husbands. They have wives. They need to be with their families. Off the cuff, this is a war between cement manufacturers who are billionaires. These are mere pawns being represented by my brother here on pro bono. You wanna be kind that they cannot raise a serious amount of cash bail because they can't even afford the lawyers. If the court is gracious with us, you can release them on a cash bail of 100,000 shillings. Their family members who are present can fundraise. No compelling reason as provided for in Article 49, 1(8), to deny them liberty at these festive seasons. And on a light note, Your Honor, if you detain them, we will not also go because we will continuously be going to take instructions in the police. All these lawyers will be as if they're in prison. That's all. The others can add something, but I'll suggest that the court moves ahead and gives directions on that matter.
Your Honor, maybe just from the only lady who is in that dock. And I just want to first join issue with what my land senior, Mr. Omari, has already told the court.
Khaemba.
Your Honor, liberty, as my land senior, Mr. Omari, has stated, is priceless, is a treasure that we all enjoy. And it is also the cardinal value on which civilization rests. Where I've been told that they've been in custody for the last 4 days, and they're here today. They're still willing to comply. Really, suffice to add, the second respondent is a single mother. With teens, the youngest is 3, the eldest is 10. We are told that the state wants 30 days. Lady, I'll be urging the court that whereas it is in the interest of the state to protect public interest, we'll be pleading with the court that if the court grants the bail, which you still plead should be as meager as it should, my lady, again, my client as a second respondent will be willing to attend upon having been granted the bail if the court is so minded. Is willing to attend on a daily basis to whichever police station that the state or the IO will be willing that she appears. These infants, Your Honor, do not have anyone to take care of them. And as you've heard, and it is also public knowledge, it's a festive season. How is it that a 3-year-old is going to lose the mother for 30 days in these times? It will not also be lost to the court that in the next 2 weeks again, she has to ensure that the other 2 have to go to school. How will she fend if she's held in custody for the next 30 days? We so plead that if at all they are going to be held just in Capital Center, Capitol Hill, she can appear at Capitol Hill on a daily basis. I will rest at that and urge the court to exercise mercy and grant favorable bail terms. That's all.
Your Honor, if you can give directions on whether the advocate for the interested party can respond on the notice of motion.
Let me hear you. Let me just hear you. I'll hear you.
Mana, probably if we should join issues first.
But before he comes in,
Yes,
as
ma'am.
the last one,
Yes, ma'am.
kindly go ahead.
Your Honor, I have only 2 short things to
Your name
mention to
again?
the court. My name is Andat,
And,
particularly for the third respondent. Your Honor, on behalf of the third respondent has a medical issue. Suffers from high blood pressure. Your Honor, he constantly has to take his medicine and constantly has to be under observance. Thus, he was arrested on Friday, and so far he's been in custody. He served at March. Secondly, upon arrest, was arrested in Kitangele, he was taken to his place of abode. The security are well aware where to get him. He's not a flight risk. He's given all his details on where he can be found. And even if required, he can give as many contact persons as shall be directed by this honorable court. Your Honor, I join issues with my colleagues, and I beseech this honorable court to grant favorable terms and release them forthwith.
Just on one point of law. I do appear for the 6th, for the 5th, 6th, and 11th respondents. Your Honor, on the question of law, we have argued these applications, many of them before you. The decision by Justice Luka Kimar, a binding decision by the doctrine of stare decisis, as he then was, rightly observed, Your Honor, in the High Court, that it's unconstitutional for the state to arrest and bring suspects before the court of law without a charge or at least a holding charge. It's unconstitutional, Your Honor. Therefore, I submit that this application before you, Your Honor, you are being asked by the DPP to make a decision that runs contrary to the decision of the High Court. On that particular note, Your Honor, I do submit and I pray, as my other colleagues have done, you decline this invitation and admit the respondents to reasonable cash pay. You know, I have heard counsel or colleagues saying that he's representing a party called an interest party. And most likely, you may want to give him audience. You know, we have the application by the DPP listing 14 respondents as parties. There's no mention of an interested party. And therefore, Your Honor, I do pray that you close your eyes together with your ears to the council purporting to represent a non-existing party which approach the DPP is here. Handwritten, they have given him, added him as a party. That's all, Your Honor. My colleague can sit down and read for it.
All the councils who are representing the suspects have spoken. Amy was not spoken. Amy, you want to say something? Yes, go ahead. You're for them?
The only reason given by the DPP involving the suspects is that they need to wait for the analysis from case. If they don't state what input the respondents have upon receiving that report from them. That is all.
That's what
Yeah, so because I want to hear you have not been in the audience because you're before me, and let's hear what you have to say so that other councils can hear what you have to say as an interested party, though you're not part and parcel of this, the documentation.
That's your directive, Your Honor.
Right.
Your Honor, Khaemba.
Martin?
Khaemba, Your Honor, who made a OB report number 13, stroke 10, stroke 2023, in Mitungu Police Station in Meru. Your Honor, the said interested party was a purchaser to the said cement. As regards to this application, Your Honor, we fully associate with the content of the notice of motion and the supporting affidavit. Further to that, Your Honor, we want to singularly point out the fifth accused person, who is fifth respondent, Your Honor, who is Jacob Yadi Wambulwa. Your Honor, who is a flight risk. And
We are listening, and you know it's Christmas time, so we're about to close the year, so let people also be late.
Your Honor, this said
We
respondent.
are all listening. We are not writing.
I'm guided.
Yes, Your Honor, this said respondent received summons to appear in a criminal case that is ongoing in Meru with Chief Magistrate Court. Nevertheless, Your Honor, he rushed to Meru High Court.
Counsel, why I'll stop you, because I already hear you taking the trajectory on a matter. Is it an alive matter? Meru High Court or lower
I'm just
court.
pointing out.
Yes, I would not want to get into the purview of that. It would be wrong for me to do that.
Nevertheless,
And
Your
I
Honor, we
hear you
oppose.
talk about the High Court, which you know that I do not have jurisdiction.
Yes,
And
Your
when
Honor.
you know you do not have jurisdiction, you down there.
Your Honor, we oppose the same. So we oppose the admission of the same.
So that can be dealt with in Meru, as you rightly say,
Yes.
because this is still a miscellaneous.
All right.
As to whether I'm going to agree or not, that is for me to decide. But what happens in Meru and what is before in Meru, whether the high or the low court, I believe jurisdiction is rightly there.
All right.
So we'll allow our colleagues to deal with whatever is in Meru.
Yes.
Kindly.
Your Honor, we oppose the admission of the said respondent to favorable terms for the following reasons.
Council, I'll say whatever it is that, because your opening remarks are in Meru.
All right.
So I'll direct that you have that application made before that particular court,
All right.
so that I deal with whatever is before this court right now.
But it should be on record that we oppose.
As an interested party, you are not part and parcel of the proceedings in this matter.
Your Honor, it should be written the Victim Protection Act.
Your Honor,
Yes,
maybe
but
just
you
to
should-
assist my colleague, he's an intended interested party.
Because
He's not been
like-
admitted.
Exactly.
So why should we have a tussle over this? Because we have people's liberty has been
Council,
affected.
what I want to say is it's just a matter of practice. Part of the things we are being blamed for as a bar bench is that we are not accommodating to each other. So I want to accommodate each other and then I respond appropriately. Because if you get
We stand
annoyed,
guided.
if you get annoyed, it will be thrown on me. So that is why I'm telling you that whatever is in Meru, let it be had in Meru, with all the objections and all that. Now this is here in Nairobi, I will deal with whatever is before me.
That's what we are doing.
Okay? So prosecution, go ahead.
Yes, a holding charge where respondent in court offends the mandatory provisions of section 123 of the CPC, which requires a charge sheet to be drafted, particulars to be drafted in certain. Your Honor, we wish to refer you to a reported case by Justice Moredi, the Betty Demutai Khaemba case, miscellaneous change application number 26 of 2018,
Miscellaneous?
application number 26 of 2018. And further, Your Honor, it has been stated that the application before you is brought because of the tussle between cement manufacturers and the respondents. Your Honor, the application before court has been brought by the state in good faith. Emanating from the complaints captured in paragraph 4 and 5 of the affidavit by Sergeant Samuel Kennedy. And Your Honor, from those investigations, the grave public interest in the matter outweigh the individual personal interest of the respondents to be particular in this case.
Look at you. Very quick and you will think on your feet. Number one, what do you do for a living? Quick.
Now this is how
What do you do?
I own an underwear.
Number 14. Number 14, what do you do for a living? 13, what do you do? Okay, I'll call you by name. Simon Kaira Joroge.
I'm an Uber driver.
You're a
Uber driver.
Uber driver. Number Edwin Kiprotich Betts. What do you do? Driver. Oh, what do you drive? Cancer. James Charles Morezi. What do you do? What do you drive? What? Trucks. Mason Wekesa Marugamu. Unakoroga. Unakoroga nini? Mjengo. Josephine Mwalimu.
I'm a business lady.
What do you do? What do you sell?
Hardware.
Hardware. Then we have Kennedy Wambua.
Businessman.
What,
Transporter.
what do you transport?
Cement.
Cement. Who haven't I called? It was a random. Yes, what do you do?
I'm a businessman. I own a cement factory
Cement factory?
Yes.
Where?
at the river, behind Savannah Cement.
Okay. Who else haven't I called? What do you do? You're a what?
Lorry driver.
Lorry driver.
Yeah.
And who else? Yes, what do you do?
I'm a driver.
You're a driver.
Yeah, I'm a driver.
A trailer.
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Who else haven't I called? Yes?
Mechanic stroke driver.
Mechanic stroke driver. Okay. So I've mentioned I've at least had the opportunity to hear what you all do. Who? Yes, what do you do? Only but you Dana alipatia nini? Alikuwa mnaenda wapi? Athiriwa. Wapi car wash? So ukajipata kwa hii mix. Unaelewa kwa nini uko kotini? Unaelewa kwa nini uko kotini leo? Haushikanishi.